well, yes, it did. I went and looked up your record to see what we have.
How bad?
A pretty bad driving record.
You think? Good afternoon and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. Look at the way that volcano orange pops in the sunlight. Almost makes me feel bad that we are wrapping the 570, but I'm excited. Try to give you guys, it's not a good day either because it's freaking cloudy, but oh man, that would look really good. So if you can picture it, dude, that would look, I feel like that'd be, you see that on the car?
Yes.
I'm excited for a new look for the car. If you didn't see last night's upload, check it out. I spent the whole day running around doing shit. I went up to Whitmer Chevrolet. I went to Steve's. I dropped off some Corvette parts, the seats that were in here in the Grandpa Vet, and my one extra Corbeau racing seat I gave to Steve as kind of a little thank you. Hopefully he can use them. I don't know if he's gonna use the C6 seats or the Corbeau or what he's gonna do. But I think he spent the day at the dyno, so hopefully he comes home and finds that shit. But therein lies the rub, because while I was delivering his seats, so Steve, you owe me big time now, something happened on the road where I may or may not have gotten pulled over. Naturally, because I was delivering seats, I was using the Duramax. And in case you don't know, the Duramax is somewhat, a little bit illegal. Roll the tape.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. I'm off. You know, we're being recorded. You know why I'm stopping you?
I can guess it's because of the tires.
What's up with that?
I saw you come the other direction, then I saw you. First you went down, then you were like, oh, I can't turn around here, and then you drove around for a little while, and I was still at the light. Then you came back around, and then you waited for me to cross the intersection.
Too, but yeah.
I think you saw me right away.
Oh, I saw you right away. Absolutely. Yeah. And then.
Absolutely.
So, what's up with the tires?
Well,
they're
pretty cool.
They are really cool. It does look neat. I'm sure it's fun.
It's fun.
But it is illegal in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, you have your driver's license?
Yes, I do.
Have you been stopped for this before?
It's like a once every like 4 or 5 month thing.
Here's the problem. You ignore it a couple times, and then the fine goes up to $600.
Does it really?
Yeah.
How many
because
times
if
is
you're
that?
not gonna, well, more than once, really.
Okay.
So if I look back there.
Because it's been like 5 times.
Yeah. If I look back
Because
there,
I've had
a
these on
bunch.
for like 4 years.
Yeah. You're gonna have to take them off, or you're gonna get a.
Like the truck has like 40,000 miles on it, and it's a 2005.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's fun. They're cool looking, but can't be. So, registration, insurance, please.
Yep. My insurance is on my phone, if that's okay. Registration.
Okay.
So, no surprise here. Got me for tires. It is like 110 degrees out right now. It's friggin' terrible. Not mad, just doing their job. And, well, by now we all know it's illegal. But we'll see if I get a ticket and how bad it is. I gotta remember to film horizontally from now on. People yell at me, but there's the car there in the back. There you can see it. Hauling Corvette seats, by the way. But yeah, I was at an intersection and waiting on a green light, and it was a really long green light. Like, for some reason, the lights around here just kind of like they've been fucked lately. You'll sit there for like 3 light cycles if you're turning. So I'm sitting there in the left lane, and I see a cop coming the other direction. So past me, going this way. I'm facing this way. And I see the officer turn into it was like a Salvation Army store. And there's no way, like it was a divided highway, so there was no way that she could get over to my side, like to get behind me. So she turns around in there and then keeps going the same direction. So she was like driving this way, turned in, I think was like looking for maybe another way to get like back around to come back to the light the other way. But then she kept going this way, left the parking lot. And then I see, I'm still at the light, by the way, for like 5 full minutes. So I see her come all the way back around through a side road, which had to take like at least, I mean, that's at least like half a mile, like one way and then back. So a full mile. And I'm still sitting here at the light like an idiot. And I knew right away too. So I should have just, if I knew that it was gonna be a bad ticket or something, which I was hoping it wouldn't be, I could have easily just pulled off the road because I knew right away. I knew right the fuck away, as I said in the video. And so sure enough, she comes back and I see her. Then she's at a stop sign facing the other direction. I drive by her. And again, I knew right away. I look behind me. I'm just waiting for it to happen. Like I'm sitting here in the truck driving along. I'm like, okay, when's the U-turn coming? When are the lights going to come on? No sooner do I think this than I see the lights behind me. And, I try to find like a decent spot to pull over. And one thing leads to another. There you go. So it was kind of funny. That's just how it worked out. Taking an awfully long time. Kind of making me nervous.
I went and looked up your record to see what we have.
How bad?
Got a pretty bad driving record.
You think? I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah, well, we've stopped you. Our department has stopped you 11 times for various things, window tint. Never for this.
Really?
15-day card. I know you're not going to change it.
Oh, thank you.
But
well, maybe I will, just for you. I'll put my stock tires back on.
yeah, we'll see.
I'll bring it in.
That would be nice.
Very nice, officer. We are now on our way. We definitely appreciate them and what they do. And you know, like I said, I know very well that my tires are not within the confines of the law, and that's okay. Well, it's not okay, but I accept getting pulled over, and we hope our officers stay safe out there. But like I said, she was very nice, and I really don't drive the truck that much. If it was it is like my daily driver. I do drive it whenever I'm not driving a car, but I mean, as long as the weather's good, I drive this. So I'm like, usually about once a week, I drive the Duramax, or if I need to haul something like today. And you know, this does happen from time to time, about once every like 4 months. As you guys know, if you have followed the channel, I bought the Duramax bone stock years ago, and slowly I have built it into my idea of perfection. And I mean, I love that thing. If I had to choose right now which vehicle to pick out of all three of mine, like money was no issue. I just saw it's not like I need the money or something. If somebody just said to me, hey, you can only have one vehicle, I would 100% pick the truck. I'm never selling the Duramax. It's my baby. And you know, the way it sits right now is how I love it. So I'm willing to get pulled over every now and again. It used to happen a lot. Oddly enough, on my 20x12s, my old wheel and tire setup, it happened like, it was bad. And I had one guy who was like out for me. He looked for me anytime he was out, like you better believe he was pulling me over. And then since I got the 15 wide tires and the 14 wide wheels, it's only happened twice. And I've had these on for almost a year. So yeah, two times in 1 year, really not too bad in my opinion, and it's not something that really bothers me. You never know what's gonna happen. It was like a boring day for me, and then you know, I had a little bit of fun. Moving on from that, we got all the stuff here for Beaver's car. We got a full Corsa system, so big thank you to Corsa. As you guys know, I run their stuff, not because I'm paid to. I just, you know, like the Corsa and we have a great relationship, and their stuff is freaking incredible. That's why I run it on every Corvette, and I highly recommend them for, you know, if you need an exhaust for your vehicle. So yeah, we got the full Corsa lineup. We got long tube headers. We got a catless mid pipe and the Corsa Extreme axle back. So basically, Beaver's car, the white 05 C6 right over there, is gonna have the exact same setup on it as my car, and it's gonna sound really, really good, and it's gonna look really good as well. The black tips on there looks absolutely gnarly. So I'm really excited for him. Really happy I could hook him up for once. You know, he's always putting up with my car, ordering bullshit and searching bullshit. So this is the least I can do. And I will definitely give you an update on his car when it is done. We can even do a little sound comparison of my car with the cam and the same exhaust, and his car stock cam and the same exhaust. Might be cool.
Oh, that one looks sick too.
Oh. God damn it. This is really hard. This is hard, buddy.
Hard choice, man. Hard choice.
But yeah, I mean, let us know in the comments.
We'll try and get a rendering out.
Yeah, well, we might throw up a render.
Colors. Sweet.
It's gonna be sick, dude. I'm hyped.
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
All right, so we'll order the vinyl ASAP, and we'll get her in, man.
Sounds good.
We'll get her in. Curtis, please don't interrupt.
Why little squeak? I don't have to.
That's about all I got for you today. Sorry it is a shorter upload, but honestly, I wasn't even gonna upload today because I was just, once again, you know, doing all kinds of bullshit. Find myself really busy with like normal everyday life stuff, and I haven't had a ton of stuff going on because Grandpa is kind of at a standstill right now, working on getting that done as soon as I can. But I'm still but then the pullover thing happened. I was like, well, that's got to make a video about that because everyone loves to see when I get pulled over, and it is funny. Especially I think that's one of the funnier ones for sure. I mean, the driving record thing, it was like I was watching it and I was laughing at my own video just because like it's so stupid. This is me, this is my life, you know. Pulled over 11 times by that department. I thought that line was golden. But yeah, I'm still very conflicted, as you saw there with a little extra clip. I didn't put in that part about Curtis. I forgot to in last night's upload. But very conflicted about what to wrap the McLaren. Now, really, it is between those two purple colors. I have not put up the poll on Instagram yet. I wanted to give everybody, a full day or two to watch the upload. But I am going to throw up a poll on Instagram. And the bright purple, I was kind of surprised. I guess I just didn't realize it, but so many people have done that color, including Salamandra, who I watch, and I just didn't even realize that that is the same color he did his 720 in. So it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing, because it's good because it's a really amazing color, and I wanted to, if I ever wondered what it looks like on a car, well, there I could see it, and it does, it does not disappoint. But also, it is common, and sometimes it's nice to kind of do something a little bit more unique. Plum Explosion is what honestly catches my eye the most, and what I kind of want to do right off the bat. But the dark purple would be really cool, and I think the dark would be closer actually to the Moving Blue that McLaren has, that a lot of you want to see on the 600 LT. And doing the color of the 600 LT would be kind of neat, because it gives you like a preview as to what the new car may or may not look like. Other ideas though, even if I do one or the other, I can always switch it up. It does not take long. Shane said to wrap a 570 because the car is very, it's very easy. It doesn't have a whole lot of harsh lines and everything. He said he can wrap one of these in like a day and a half, 2 days. So if I do want to switch it out, we can get the vinyl, pretty cheap for a roll. It's only, I think it's like $500 or something. And it's not expensive, and it doesn't take a whole lot of labor. Well, it's a lot of labor, but Shane's a professional, so he can do it. If you have been following my Instagram, you'll know that I'm looking at wheels too for the new look for the McLaren. And a lot of people have been asking, why are you wrapping the car? Why are you getting wheels if you're getting the 600 LT? Well, a wrap really isn't expensive, because luckily I do know Shane. He's a good friend. And, wheels, I can definitely put those on the 600. So anything I get for this car can be transferred to that car. I have some info where I believe the downpipes should be the same. So I'm going to transfer everything that I've done to this car. I'm literally just putting on the 600 right away. Now I am going to, so maybe not right away, I shouldn't say, because I am going to drive it first to make sure it's a good one and not a lemon, because that's what I did with this car. I wanted to modify it right away, but I waited to tune it until it had 5,000 miles on it. As soon as it hit 5,000, I was like, okay, the car's good. It's solid. It's been reliable. So now I'm going to throw on a tune. Now we're approaching 11,000 miles now, and it's been fine. So I'll do the same thing with the 600, make sure it's a solid car, and then I can void the warranty on it, because it is, this car, I beat on it really hard, but it is a little bit terrifying to void the warranty on what will be a over $300,000 car. That it's definitely a little, it's like if you grenade an engine, like even a Corvette, my God, if I grenade this engine, I can get an LS2 for $500. Even a newer one, like an LT4, you can get one of them for like 15 grand, which is a lot of money, but it's not like if you grenade a McLaren engine, you're paying like $50,000. That's kind of different. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm sorry, but I hope you enjoyed this upload. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Thank you for watching. Take care and have a great night.